Welcome back to CELLVIVOR, the only show that gets your enzymes denatured. Last week, Vinny was eliminated because he is the last contender to finish, leaving only Brad on the Prokaryote team. On the Eukaryote team, we have Veronica, Kayla, and Bridget, who have had a 3-week lead. This week, our contestants will have to go through a eukaryotic cell-themed course in which at each organelle, they'll have to perform a task relating to the function of that organelle. Now, the first 3 to finish will go on to the finals and save themselves from elimination. Now, let's go to our teams and check out how they're doing.
Veronica, are you excited about today's competition?
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I just want to get it over with. So, yeah.
What's you guys' plan for today?
I really have no clue. I mean, it's up to my team, whatever, you know, if they tell me something, I'll just go do it. I just want to get it over with. Back to sleep. Yeah.
Okay. So, Kayla, what do you think about the event today?
Well, I think there's really no competition with us. Like, the Prokaryote thinks he's like all cool just because he's simple and has no nucleus. Well, this is a eukaryote themed course, so honey, this is our territory. Letting you know.
Okay, and what do you and your teammates have planned for today's competition?
Like I care. I mean, Veronica doesn't care about anything, and that other girl, whatever her name is, like, she just does all the planning. I'm just there for the, the talent and the brains.
Okay, so our plan for today is we're gonna just divide up and conquer because that's what us eukaryotes are good at. Because we have such a bigger team, we're just gonna divide and conquer and just be awesome. So take that, Brad.
So
Brad, what do you think about today's competition?
Well, it's gonna be really easy because they are some eukaryotes. You know, they got that cytoskeleton and the nucleus, and they're way too complicated. What's gonna happen is they're gonna overthink every task. And me and my lefty and righty are gonna come in and just take it over. Yeah! Woo!
And both teams are off headed towards the nucleus. The nucleus is where the cell's DNA is located, along with the instructions on how to make proteins and other molecules. Here each team will find a list of all the organelles that they will have to find and complete. It looks like Team Eukaryote has gotten their list and is starting to divide up the places.
Got it? Don't tell me what to do! Oh! Okay, go, see ya. What am I doing?
Team Eukaryote is in the lead with Kayla now at the endoplasmic reticulum. Kayla will have to assemble proteins and lipids from the different areas and bring them to the ER basket. In the cell, the endoplasmic reticulum, or ER, is where proteins and lipids are assembled. There are 2 kinds of endoplasmic reticulum: smooth ER, which has enzymes that have special tasks, and the rough ER, which has ribosomes on its surface.
What now, Brad?
We now see Bridget at the lysosome. The lysosome is where the breakdown of lipids, carbs, and proteins into molecules that the cell can use takes place. They are filled with enzymes that help get rid of the organelles that have become old. Bridget will now have to search through our bucket of stuff and find the secret prize in order to move on.
Yeah!
And now it looks like we have Brad, who is at the chloroplast. Here he has to catch 7 sun rays and put them into the basket at his feet in order to move along. The chloroplasts, which are mainly found in plants, capture energy from the sunlight and convert it into chemical energy. This process is called photosynthesis. Oh look, and Brad is just now finished. It seems like he's getting pretty tired, but still pushing forward. Veronica is now at the ribosomes. Here she will have to assemble a protein from the supplies provided in the basket. by following the instructions from the DNA. The ribosome is the place in the cell where proteins are assembled. The ribosome is like a restaurant, making proteins as they are ordered. Brad is now at the Golgi apparatus. Here he will have to knock down the baskets by hitting them with his materials from the endoplasmic reticulum. The Golgi apparatus modifies, sorts, and packages proteins and other materials from the endoplasmic reticulum for storage or secretion. Kayla is now at the vacuole. In the cell, it is a big storage area for materials like water, salt, proteins, and carbs. In plants, a large central vacuole helps make it possible the plant hold up its heavy leaves and flowers. Well, it seems that Bridget is now at the cytoskeleton. Here she has to put everything on the ground inside of her cytoskeleton on top of the skateboard and make it move to the red cone without falling over in order to move along. The cytoskeleton is what helps maintain the shape of the cell and help with movement. It is a network of protein filaments consisting of microtubes and microfilaments.
Yeah!
That was easy.
The cell membrane regulates what goes in and out of the cell and provides support. The cell membrane is composed of a lipid bilayer where there are two layers of lipids that form a structure around the cell. Veronica was just asked whether the cell membrane was made up of a lipid bilayer and proteins. Her guess was proteins, and she wasn't able to get through the semi-permeable membrane.
What is the purpose of the cell membrane? Is it to regulate what goes in and out of the cell, or is it to store material?
Regulate what comes in and out.
Now, if Brad can beat Veronica to the finish line, he will have escaped elimination this week and secured himself a spot in the CELLVIVOR finale. Will Veronica beat him to the finish line? Will Brad beat Team Eukaryote at their own game? Tune in next week to find out who is in the CELLVIVOR finale. Tune in next week.